It's almost as if talking and said, yeah, oh, so you said we're not doing well in possession. As if it's taken it personally.
He was distinctly unamused by that whole possession comment. And certainly this feels, I think, possession that they had against the likes of Timor-Leste. Absolutely dominated the ball, haven't they? Here's Willatem. Now Tristan Doe. Here's Bordipala. He's going on a surging run himself, Bordipala. Intan Sulaiman. Right on him. Not a moment to breathe when you have the ball for an Indonesian player.
This is what I was referring to. The moment they win it, Thailand are quick to just swarm around them. And if it takes conceding a free kick, sure, do it because you break up that opportunity to counter-attack. And again, Witan, as I mentioned earlier, whenever he's on the ball, you see Thai players desperate to get around him defensively to try and stop him from doing anything. They're really nullifying Witan's threat at the moment.
Well, Mara Falcon is of German and Brazilian descent. Bit of Gagan pressing from him, Russian perhaps. Away from Tirisendanga. This is without. They've got some 7 regulars today, Russian as well. This is the ability of this side. That's a scary thing, isn't it? Sulaiman gives that away rather cheaply. Back with time. That's why they've seen so little of the ball. Just can't hold on to it even when they do have it. Supachok.
Yeah, the level of talent sort of coming through in these countries is just incredible. I mean, yes, you talk about population and all that, and sure, they've got a bigger talent pool, but also I think football is life in these places. You know, it's a massive part of the culture.
Yeah, if you visited Indonesia or Thailand, you see every patch of grass, every plot, little space, kids are playing. See Supachok. Here's Tirasin. Waiting for that little overlapping run from Bordipala. Oh, he's found space there, Tirasin. The shot is wide. He wants that second.
The combinations are just outstanding from Thailand. I mean, the way they're able to just pass it through this Indonesian side, it's just too easy. And they are making it look easy. It's not easy, but they're making it look so simple. And again, pressing here to win the ball back.
Here's Tristan Doe. They've got a corner here, Thailand. There was a moment in that early move where Rahmat was talking to Risky about go for the back, track him, keep an eye on him.
The spaces that there is.
Ternyata uang memang dipakai apa donasi lewat Primo. Donasi ke panti asuhan semua senang bareng-bareng ikut donasi. Kantoran sampai security sungguh pion sekali. Pakai Primo. Donasi dari hati, senangnya berbagi.
Just in complete control of this game so far.
They're going to go short. They do, but it's to Grinsana. Charged down by Riddick Setiawan. Foul by the Thai skipper.
They lose it, they press again. Can't win it. Foul. Stop the play. Get everyone back into defensive shape. Get yourselves organized. And experience coming in. Handy. And speaking of experience, you brought up average ages earlier. I had a bit of a chuckle to myself because I remember speaking to Haris Harun, Singapore captain, recently. And I was asking about Singapore being the oldest side in the competition and whether that was a cause for concern. He said he doesn't think so because the only reason the average age is up so high is because of Hassan Sani. So, and I was thinking about Thailand, and you mentioned Thailand.
Yeah.
Second oldest?
Yeah, second oldest. Siwarak is.
Siwarak is 37?
Correct. So he's bringing the average up. Flag has stayed down for Didic. Out by Elias Dona. Going to have the first Indonesian corner. And just having a chat here with Asnawi Sinteyong. I think he's just trying to organise that defence, isn't he?
I think he's just trying to make sure that they're shifting together as a unit. They're staying tight and moving together because at times they're getting dragged out of position.
The assistant coach Nova Arianto to translate his thoughts. But it's up the other end at the moment that Indonesia focus our attentions on. Sada had been fouled. The referee not let that corner be complete.
Well, there's a foul there. Sada. This goes for a bit of a lie down.
Must be that easy for them, is it? At the back. Haven't really been troubled, have they, Russian, at the other end? No shots at all. No attempts. They've barely got to the final third. Indonesia. Contrast that with 7 shots from Thailand. 4 of them inside the box. 2 of them on target. If we're being really picky, Russian, should they be a goal or 2 more higher than what they've got now? That's been really critical, isn't it? It's just been a joy to watch.
Hyper critical. I mean, there's always going to be something you can pick out, right?
That looked the late challenge by Elias Dona. They will continue for the moment. Dola's walking away. Elias Dona knows exactly what's going to happen next. Rahma Hedianto, late challenge on him.
That's a late challenge, and he's got lunch. To that part of the pitch.
Look at that overlapping run on the left-hand side. Just too much on the ball there.
Swift counter from Thailand there. You get players pouring forward. High starting position there for Thailand again. Applying the pressure on the short ball kicks out. Fakudin Arianto replaced by Alfred Baggett. Fabian Shah, the left back, of course, he came in today from the suspended Pratama Arhan, had quite a tough task on his hands, keeping Supachok and Roller quiet. Has to go as well. Placed by Evan Dimas. Rahmat Irianto is the other one who's left the pitch. Evan Dimas replaces him. Well worth the shot, why not? Taking a bit of a deflection. Superchok's effort, and it will be a corner. He's been everywhere for Thailand. Here he is popping up in a central position. That would have troubled the goalkeeper. Thinking they're not taking a bit of a deflection.
Indonesian fans trying their best here. Show support for their team. Pretty even numbers in here tonight. Gordon Pala. Kept alive here by Poklanan. Chanatip out across the board in. It's a ball in, but it's headed away by Rizky.
Brave header away. Brave header away. The second one from Alfiandra. Had to put his head on that. Anticipating the possible contact from Super Chop. Dead bodies in there and taking on personal responsibility. The attack crosses that come in.
Interesting little switch, isn't it, to have him now at left wing back.
Oh, that's right.
Fernando Banga.
In the first half, Thailand got quite a bit of joy down their right-hand side. Indonesia's left. Looks like it was something that they needed to address just at half-time. Decided to go with that switch.
Richard Sulam, a quick ball in. He was pretend, isn't it? So the makeshift centre back to the winner tap up the other end. Here comes Super Chop. He's steaming in. Cuts inside up and back. It's through. Super Chop. He goes back to Chanatip. Goal number 2. A fantastic counter-attack by Thailand.
And this goal, Super Chop. Absolutely superb. They win it there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. And they go from penalty box to penalty box. Just have a look at this. 3 players up front. The first touch in there into Super Chop. And then for him to carry the ball all the way forward. Turns it around, gets himself closed down by 3 Indonesian defenders. But Chanatip on hand after he played their first pass into Super Chop. Joining in the attack. Changing the angle of the run. Starting from a deeper position. Closer to the left-hand side, drifts in field, into the middle of the penalty box. Just side foots it past Nadeo. I think sees the ball late.
He only scores in first legs, Roshan. That's 2 apiece in the semi-final first leg, and now here in the final first leg. Remember, he had a chance for a hat-trick against Vietnam. His penalty right down the middle, very easily saved. And now a lot of work to do for the Indonesians. We were speculating before halftime how they would approach the second half. Perhaps they learned from that previous game against Vietnam, but they've come out guns blazing.
Well, first of all, excellent centre forward play by Tirasin. And yeah, again, you want to maintain that element of control. You know, you want to make sure that Indonesia don't get into any sort of rhythm. As you have a look at the top scorers charts here, he's gone top there, ahead of Tirasin, both on 4 goals each. So plenty of time for that to change.
Just looking, of course, to extend his lead at the top of the all-time scorers charts. Here is Super Chop. Oh, that's not that far away, is it? Another one that's worth the effort, Poklanan.
You know, the way Thailand are going at the moment, this could be over after the first leg. Just
remembering how they shut up shop in the second leg against Vietnam, having a 2-goal lead.
If they were able to do that against perhaps coming into this, the best side in Southeast Asia at the moment in Vietnam. It's in complete control, Thailand.
Here is Gordon Pala, and without many of their regulars. So impressive. More to come from this side. Cliff Sada. They've also been stung, Roshan. I think you and I have talked about this throughout the tournament. They've been stung a little bit by the criticism. They had a poor World Cup campaign by their high standards. Yeah, being bundled out early on, not even finishing third in that World Cup qualifying group of round 2. There was a mini Suzuki Cup in there, and the likes of Indonesia took points off them. Malaysia, Vietnam, of course. They were stung by that one. That hurt, didn't it?
You know, there's been a bit of talk about how that spark it's just seemed to have gone out a little bit since Kete Soksiko left his post. And I'll come back to it.
There's Asnawi. Boos from the crowd. Well, this game and perhaps from the last one as well. Oh, that's a delightful ball, isn't it? Out to Supachok. Here he is, Chanate. Another long-range effort, perhaps. Well, they're all taking their turns, aren't they, at the moment? Chirasin now, peppering this goal.
Every time Supachok gets on the ball, he's creating danger, all sorts of issues for the Indonesian defense. Lovely step over, linking up with Chanate. And you wonder, going back to that spark coming back into the Thai national team with Monopoking coming in. Come back to that. Here is Stefan Jai. He's offside though.
Briefly, the fans got excited there. Oh, they look like they're going to make a few changes now that they've probably secured this first leg. Let's see.
Again, it's another really good driving run from Kambuaya. Irfan Jaya, I mean, that's poor from him because he's looking right across the line. And he's not bothered to sort of just try and either bend his run or just drop off a little bit to try and keep himself on side. Kambuaya, I think, has been Indonesia's best player. And for Thailand, it's been Supachok. I know the temptation will be to give the man of the match to Chanathin, his 2 goals, which were really good finishes, but I think Supachok has been that real driving force, that creative element for Thailand.
Well, it's certainly potentially Chanathin.